The journey of a diamond does not begin in a jewelry store. It begins deep beneath the surface of the earth, hidden inside ancient rocks formed billions of years ago. Finding these rare treasures is not a matter of luck, it is the result of science, research, and precise planning. At the very beginning, a team of geologists and field experts arrives at a potential mining location. These areas are not chosen randomly. Most diamonds are found in a special type of volcanic rock called kimberlite, which forms deep within the Earth's mantle and rises to the surface through volcanic activity. As the team surveys the land, they carefully study the surface. Inside the lab, scientists conduct detailed analyses using advanced equipment. The samples are crushed into fine particles, and their mineral content is examined closely. After the laboratory testing is complete, the results are carefully reviewed. If the results are positive, the site is officially approved for development. Survey teams return to the area to mark the exact zones where excavation will take place. Using GPS systems and advanced mapping tools, they define precise boundaries and identify the most promising locations for extracting diamond-bearing rock. With the planning phase complete, the operation moves into the next stage, site preparation and excavation. Heavy machinery is brought into the area. Large excavators, bulldozers, and drilling rigs are positioned across the site. Before reaching the diamond-bearing rock, workers must remove the top layer of soil and loose material, known as overburden. Controlled blasting is prepared. Workers place explosives into the drilled holes with great care. This is a highly calculated process, where engineers determine the exact amount of explosive required. The goal is to break the rock effectively without causing unnecessary damage or safety risks. A powerful explosion breaks through the silence of the site. In seconds, solid rock is shattered into large fragments. Dust rises into the air, and the ground vibrates under the force of the blast. As the dust begins to settle, the next phase of the operation starts immediately. Heavy-duty excavators and loaders move into the blasted area. These machines are designed to handle enormous volumes of material. They scoop up large quantities of broken rock, known as ore, and transfer it for transportation. It is important to understand that at this stage, the material does not appear valuable. It is simply a mixture of crushed rock and dust. The diamonds, if present, are still locked inside these rocks. However, within this ordinary-looking material lies the potential for extraordinary value. As the raw material enters the factory, it is transferred onto large conveyor belt rollers. These moving belts carry tons of crushed rock smoothly through the processing system. At this stage, the material looks like ordinary stone, but it may still contain hidden diamonds. The first major step is crushing. As the material moves along the belt, it is fed into powerful industrial crushers. These machines reduce the size of the rocks without damaging the diamonds inside them. The crushing process takes place in multiple stages. These pieces are then carried by conveyor belts into secondary crushers, where they are reduced further into smaller fragments. Screens are used to separate different sizes. Larger pieces are sent back for additional crushing, while smaller ones move forward. This controlled size reduction makes it easier to separate diamonds in the next stages. After crushing, the material moves to the washing stage. The crushed material is directed into large washing units. Here, water is used to remove dirt, clay, and fine particles. Rotating drums and strong water sprays clean the material thoroughly. This step is important because removing unwanted material improves the efficiency of the separation process. Clean material allows machines to detect and extract diamonds more effectively. After washing, the material passes over vibrating screens. These screens separate the material into different size groups. Smaller particles fall through fine screens, while larger pieces continue for further processing. Next comes the most critical stage, sorting and separation. At this point, the material is still a mixture of various minerals. To extract diamonds, the factory uses advanced techniques based on the unique properties of diamonds. As the material passes under the machine, sensors detect any glowing diamonds. When a diamond is detected, a small burst of air quickly separates it from the rest of the material. This process happens instantly and continuously as the material flows through the system. In some cases, grease belt separation is also used. The material passes over a grease-coated surface. Diamonds stick to the grease, while other minerals slide off. The diamonds are then collected and cleaned.